Can you hear
Sound
any noise?
no, I think you sound good. Tiny bit, but
Perfect.
really good. And if you need me to run any slides or anything, just feel free to send them over. Um,
Okay.
but welcome everybody. I'm David Layton, co-founder and president of Witty. We're excited to have Dr. Aid here, learn more about Meet Yourself and narrowing in on what you do great and where your zone is, so you can focus on that. But Dr. Aid, I'm going to send it to you and take it away.
You, David, again, thank you for the opportunity of being with the beautiful people of Witty. The energy in the room last meeting was amazing. A lot of nice conversation afterwards. And I was looking forward for this day. So good to see a lot of names that I've seen last time. Felicia, Melanie, I hope I'm not missing anyone, and some familiar, some people that I know. Catherine, welcome. Jeff Griffin, welcome. I hope I'm not missing Jack. Jack also, thank you for joining. Um, Great, David. Thank you so much for putting this together and all the efforts you're doing to help bring knowledge to people. John Rainey, hello. Thank you for joining. Um, the challenge I found, I've been thinking about this before the session, is last time we started talking about things and introducing science of performance, but this time there are new faces. So I was wondering if I should restart the introduction every time and end up using all the time just for introducing, or just revisiting the introduction quickly so we can move forward with the conversation with every meeting. What do you propose?
Look, I think going over, maybe briefly at the beginning's good. I'm on your board, Dr. Aid. Every time you speak, I learn something new. So I think everybody will appreciate that. But yeah, I think kind of a quick overview, and then as we go into breakout rooms and people can come back with questions if they're lacking clarity in some areas, that would be good.
Absolutely. All right, let's do that then. So I'll quickly go over what we discussed last time, and I had some interesting questions and conversations right after, so I'll address some of these. Basically, just to introduce myself, I am a doctor in neuroscience and behavioral genetics and a senior associate at the University of Cambridge in the UK. And I'm the founder of Meet Yourself, which is the world's first assessment tool that combines DNA testing with neuroscience and psychology. And there's a valid scientific reason behind behind that invention. I've been involved in this for the last 15 years. I was lucky enough to do over 18,000 assessments in my career, and they were mostly for people that you address also at your work, which is the personality at the workplace, so be professionals. I've ran a program at Cambridge called the Brain-Based Leadership for 11 years, and we received delegates from all over the world to Cambridge. And I have seen the impact of introducing science to understanding personality on the people that we work with. Basically, just to recap, what makes our personality is that combination of different factors. The most important ones are the talents that we inherit through our genetics. So our genetics carry certain predispositions, physical predispositions towards different types of sports, music, arts, etc., as well as certain personality traits. This is the first part of our personality. The second part is the way our brains developed with life, mainly the influence of our parents and early years of learning on the development of our thinking motivators. You know, when you want to describe yourself to other people with one word, that one word usually describes your thinking motivator. People normally say that they're smart or they're creative or they're quite social and outgoing. Those one-word attributes that we give ourselves or other people, these usually are the ways our brains prefer to think. And the third part of our personality is everything we've learned and keep learning in life in terms of our habits, our values, our behaviors, our skills and competencies. And that's an ongoing process that keeps going every day until we die. Now, the power of this is what happens if we combine them together. It's going to reveal something extremely important. Questions that we all at some stage of our lives asked ourselves. Have I studied the right thing? Have I gone to the right university? Am I living in the right city? Do I do the right job for me? Am I teaching my kids the right things? Have I discovered the talents in my kids? Those are questions that most of us at some stage of our lives ask, um, especially when we're unhappy. We start reflecting on what would have happened if I had made different choices. And that's because our nature will always be part of who we are. It's always going to be following us. It's inside of us, regardless of how life and where life takes us. Our nature is always there. Each one of us here today could be talented at something, but we don't know that we are because we've learned something else in life. And that talent will always be inside of us. So what I've been building over the years is the first tool that can help tell the full story of what is it that you carry inside of you genetically and in your thinking, which constitute our motivators. And if we put those together with everything we learn in life, what type of personality would that give us? How is that seen by other people? And how can we manage to live a life that aligns with our nature? How can we manage to use this to actually select people to work with us and offer them the opportunity of doing something that aligns with their nature? Just imagine that every one of us is doing this. Imagine if all your employees, all the people you coach, and yourselves are actually doing the things that you enjoy in life. Unfortunately, we don't always get that chance because you know how life develops. We just go and study the things that we're influenced by parents, we're influenced by our peers at school, and then we enroll in one program at university. And then life starts from there. We start acquiring the skills as per the requirements of the environment we chose to put ourselves in. And at some point, we realize that we might be a bit far from what we originally wanted to do. So this is a good exercise to go back and reflect on our true self, on our nature, on all the things that make us truly happy, and see whether there's a chance to realign in the direction of our purpose. That's basically what we tried introducing last time. And we've done a couple of breakout rooms to just introduce each other and talk about this. So how about, David, we go to a quick breakout room just for introductions. And the theme of this first breakout room would be, what do you think is the difference between a motivator and an acquired skill? The question. Okay. So David, feel free to distribute the breakout rooms as you.
All right. How many minutes, Dr. Aid, do you think? Like 4 people per room?
Yeah, it's 4 people per room. Let's give it 5 minutes.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's see.